Imagine your brain as a room with no walls, no shelves, and no doors. Papers are flying everywhere. Phones are ringing off the hook. People are shouting instructions. Ideas are sparking and dying in the same second. You are standing in the center, spinning in circles, trying to catch everything before it hits the floor. You are exhausted, not because you are working hard, but because you are holding on too tight. You are trying to remember everything: the grocery list, the email to your boss, the idea for your novel, the dentist appointment, the birthday gift for your niece, the project deadline, the car repair. And every time you forget one thing, a tiny spike of cortisol shoots through your veins. Amikrupanik, a whisper of anxiety. Did I forget something? What am I missing? This state of being has a name. David Allen calls it psychic weight. It is the cognitive load of keeping track of open loops. An open loop is any commitment, idea, or task that you have not yet resolved. Your brain hates open loops. It treats them like unfinished business. It keeps reminding you of them over and over again in the background, draining your battery, clouding your focus, stealing your peace. Most people try to manage this chaos by trying harder. They make longer to-do lists. They buy fancier planners. They download the latest productivity app. But the lists grow longer. The apps become graveyards of abandoned tasks. The anxiety remains. Why? Because they are using their brains for storage instead of processing. David Allen, in his seminal work Getting Things Done, GTD, offers a radical shift. He argues that your brain is for having ideas, not for holding them. The goal of GTD is not to do more work. It is to achieve a state of mind like water. Imagine a pond. When you throw a pebble into a still pond, it ripples. But then it returns to stillness. It reacts appropriately to the input and then it resets. It is calm. It is ready. It is responsive. This is mind like water. It is the state of relaxed control. It is the ability to be fully present in the moment, knowing that everything else is captured, organized, and under control. It is the end of psychic weight. This is not just a productivity system. It is a mental hygiene practice. It is a way to reclaim your life from the noise. We are going to walk through the 5 stages of mastering workflow. We will build a trusted system. We will clear the decks. We will silence the noise. Welcome to Getting Things Done. Stage 1. Capture, collect what has your attention. The first step is the most critical. It is also the most neglected. You must capture everything. Everything that has your attention. Every task, every idea, every errand, every project, every worry. If it is in your head, it must come out. You cannot organize what you do not have. You cannot process what you do not see. Most people try to keep things in their heads because they don't trust their systems. They think, if I write it down, I might lose it. So they hold on. And the holding on is what kills them. To break this cycle, you need collection tools. Buckets. These can be physical or digital. A notebook, a tray on your desk, an app on your phone, a voice recorder, an email inbox. It does not matter what the tool is. What matters is that it is accessible, easy to use, and that you check it regularly. David Allen recommends having a few key collection buckets: a physical inbox for paper, receipts, notes, a digital inbox for emails, voice memos, quick notes, a notebook for random thoughts when you are away from your devices. The rule is simple. When something catches your attention, capture it immediately. Do not process it. Do not organize it. Do not judge it. Just get it out of your head and into the bucket. This is a brain dump. Sit down right now. Take 10 minutes. Write down everything that is on your mind. Every open loop. Every I should. Every I need to. Every I wonder if. Do not stop. Do not edit. Just pour it out. You might feel a physical sensation of relief as you write. That is the psychic weightlifting. That is your brain exhaling. When you are done, you will have a pile of stuff. It might look messy. It might look overwhelming. That is okay. It is supposed to be. You have moved the chaos from your mind to the page. Now you can deal with it. But do not deal with it yet. First, you must clarify. Stage 2. Clarify. Process what it means. Now that you have captured everything, you must process it. This is the heart of the GTD system. This is where the magic happens. Take your first item. Look at it. Ask the question. What is it? Is it actionable? Can you do something about it? If the answer is no, you have 3 options. Trash it. It is useless. Delete it. Throw it away. Incubate it. It might be useful later. Put it on a someday/maybe list. Reference it. It is information you might need. File it in a reference system. If the answer is yes, it is actionable. Now ask the second question. What is the very next physical action? This is the most powerful question in productivity. Most to-do lists are vague. They say, plan mom's birthday. Fix car. Write report. These are not actions. They are projects. They are undefined. When you look at plan mom's birthday, your brain freezes. It doesn't know where to start, so you procrastinate. The next physical action must be concrete, visible. Doable. Plan mom's birthday becomes call party palace to check availability. Fix car becomes Google mechanics near me. Write report becomes open Word document and type title. See the difference? One is a fog. The other is a step. Once you have identified the next action, ask the third question. Can it be done in less than 2 minutes? If yes, do it immediately. Do not write it down. Do not schedule it. Do not delegate it. Just do it. The time it takes to organize it is longer than the time it takes to do it. This is the 2-minute rule. It clears the small stuff instantly. It prevents clutter. If no, it takes longer than 2 minutes. Now you have 3 options. Delegate it. If someone else can do it, send it to them. Put it on a waiting for list. Defer it. If you must do it, but not now, put it on your calendar. If it has a specific date/time, or on your next actions list, if it can be done anytime, project it. If it requires more than one step, it is a project. Put it on your projects list. Then identify the next action for the project and put that on your next actions list. Let's trace an example. Item. Email from boss about Q3 strategy. What is it? An email. Is it actionable? What is the next action? Draft outline for Q3 strategy deck. Does it take less than 2 minutes? No. It will take an hour. Delegate? No. I must do it. Defer? Calendar or list. It doesn't have a specific time, so it goes on the next actions list. Is it a project? Yes. Create Q3 strategy deck is a project. Add it to the projects list. You have processed the item. It is no longer in your head. It is in your system. You know exactly what to do next. You are free. Repeat this process for every single item in your collection buckets. It sounds tedious. It is. But it is liberating. When you are done, your inbox will be empty. Your mind will be clear. Your system will be full of clear, actionable next steps. Stage 3. Organize. Put it where it belongs. Now that you have clarified everything, you must organize it into the right lists. GTD uses several key lists. 1. The calendar. This is sacred territory. Only put things here that must happen on a specific day or at a specific time. Appointments, deadlines, meetings. Do not put your to-do list on your calendar. If you do, you will miss appointments or you will ignore your to-dos. Keep them separate. 2. Next actions list. This is your primary work list. It contains all the physical actions you can take as soon as you have time. Because this list can get long, David Allen suggests organizing it by context. Contexts are the tools or locations you need to complete the task. At computer, tasks you can only do at a computer. At phone, calls you need to make. At errands, things to do when you are out. At home, things to do at home. At office, things to do at the office. Why context? Because it batches similar tasks. When you are at your computer, you can knock out 10 at computer tasks in a row. You don't waste time switching contexts. You flow. 3. Projects list. A project is any outcome that requires more than one step. Keep a list of all your active projects. Review it weekly to ensure every project has a next action. If a project has no next action, it is stuck. Unstick it. 4. Waiting for list. Tasks you have delegated or are waiting on others for. Review this list weekly to follow up. 5. Someday/maybe list. Ideas you want to do someday, but not now. Learning Japanese, climbing Kilimanjaro, writing a screenplay. This list keeps your dreams alive without cluttering your current workflow. 6. Reference files. Information you might need later. Organize this simply. Alphabetical folders, digital tags. Keep it easy to access. The key to organization is simplicity. If your system is too complex, you won't use it. Keep your lists clean. Keep them current. Trust them. Stage 4. Reflect, review frequently. This is the habit that makes or breaks the system. You can capture, clarify, and organize perfectly. But if you do not review your system, it will decay. It will become outdated. You will stop trusting it. And when you stop trusting it, you will go back to keeping things in your head. The weekly review is the critical success factor of GTD. Once a week, usually on Friday afternoon or Sunday evening, you must shut down and review. Here is the checklist for the weekly review. Get clear. Collect all loose papers, cards, notes, and digital scraps. Process them into your system. Empty your head. Get current. Review your calendar. Look at past weeks to catch missed items. Look at upcoming weeks to prepare. Get creative. Review your projects list. Ensure every project has a next action. Brainstorm new ideas. Update your someday/maybe list. Review waiting for. Follow up on delegated tasks. Review next actions. Scan your lists. Prioritize for the coming week. The weekly review is a reset button. It clears the debris. It aligns your system with reality. It gives you a high-level view of your life. Without it, you are driving blind. With it, you are navigating with a map. Make the weekly review non-negotiable. Protect this time. It is the most important hour of your week. Stage 5. Engage. Simply do now. You are ready to work. You have a clear mind. You have a trusted system. You have a list of next actions. How do you choose what to do? David Allen suggests 4 criteria for choosing actions in the moment. Context. What can you do right now? If you are at the grocery store, you can't write a report. You can buy milk. Filter your list by context. Time available. How much time do you have? If you have 10 minutes, don't start a task that takes an hour. Pick a quick win. Energy available. How much energy do you have? If you are tired, do low energy tasks, filing, emails. If you are fresh, do high energy tasks, writing, strategizing. Priority. Given your context, time, and energy, what is the most important thing to do? This model allows you to be flexible. It allows you to work with your life, not against it. You are not a robot. You are a human. Some days you are sharp. Some days you are sluggish. GTD accommodates both. When you sit down to work, you don't have to wonder, what should I do? You look at your computer list. You see you have 30 minutes. You have high energy. You pick the top priority and you do it. It is effortless. It is fluid. It is mind like water. The psychology of control. Why does GTD work? It works because it addresses the fundamental human need for control. We live in a world of increasing complexity. The volume of information, the speed of change, the number of commitments set is overwhelming. Our ancient brains are not designed for this. They are designed for survival, for hunting, for gathering, for simple linear tasks. When we face modern complexity, our brains panic. We feel out of control. We feel anxious. GTD provides a container for the complexity. It breaks the big, scary world into small, manageable steps. It gives us a sense of agency. It tells us, you don't have to do everything now. You just have to capture it. You don't have to remember everything. You just have to trust the system. This trust is the key. When you trust your system, you can let go. You can be present. You can enjoy your dinner with your family knowing that your work is captured and organized. You can sleep at night knowing that nothing is falling through the cracks. This is the true promise of GTD, not just productivity. Common pitfalls and how to avoid them. Implementing GTD is not easy. It requires discipline. Here are the common traps. 1. The hoarder's trap. You capture everything but you never process it. Your inbox becomes a black hole. Solution: process your inboxes daily. Never let them pile up. 2. The perfectionist's trap. You spend hours setting up the perfect system, the perfect app, the perfect notebook, but you never do the work. Solution: start simple. Pen and paper. Iterate as you go. The tool doesn't matter. The habit matters. 3. The vague action trap. Your next actions are still vague. Work on project. Call John. Solution: be specific. Email John to schedule meeting. Draft intro paragraph. If you hesitate to do it, it's not clear enough. 4. The review skipper. You skip the weekly review. Your system gets outdated. You stop trusting it. Solution: schedule the review. Treat it like a doctor's appointment. Do not cancel. 5. The overcommitment trap. You capture everything but you say yes to too much. Your list is endless. You burn out. Solution: use the someday/maybe list. Learn to say no. GTD helps you see how much you are taking on. Use that visibility to protect your time. GTD in the digital age. David Allen wrote Getting Things Done in 2001. The world has changed. We have smartphones, cloud computing. Does GTD still apply? More than ever. The principles are timeless. Capture, clarify, organize, reflect, engage. But the tools have evolved. Today, you can capture with Siri. Hey Siri, remind me to call mom at 5 p.m. It goes straight into your digital inbox. You can organize with apps like Todoist, Things, or Notion. They sync across devices. They allow for tagging and filtering. You can review on your tablet. The technology makes GTD easier, but it also adds noise, more notifications, more distractions. The challenge today is not capturing. It is filtering. It is focusing. GTD helps you filter. It helps you distinguish the signal from the noise. Use technology to serve your system, not to enslave you. Turn off notifications. Use do not disturb modes. Batch your processing. Let the tools work for you. The horizontal and vertical focus. GTD operates on 2 levels: horizontal and vertical. Horizontal focus is the everyday management of your workflow. Capturing, processing, organizing, reviewing. This keeps you sane. It keeps you afloat. Vertical focus is project planning. When you have a complex project, you need to dive deeper. You need to brainstorm. You need to outline. You need to structure. GTD encourages natural planning. Think about how you plan a party. Purpose. Why are we having a party? Vision. What will it look like? Fun? Elegant? Brainstorm. Ideas. Food. Music. Organize. Group ideas. Assign tasks. Next actions. Call caterer. Send invites. You do this naturally. You don't need a complex methodology. You just need to apply this natural thinking to your work projects. When you get stuck on a project, go vertical. Clarify the outcome. Identify the next steps. Then return to horizontal. Process the actions. Balance the two. The art of letting go, the ultimate lesson of GTD is letting go. Letting go of the need to remember. Letting go of the need to control everything. Letting go of the guilt of unfinished tasks. When you trust your system, you can let go. You can be spontaneous. You can say yes to opportunities. You can rest. You are not your to-do list. You are the person who manages the list. Detach your identity from your productivity. You are worthy, regardless of how many boxes you check. GTD is not about doing more. It is about being more, being present, being calm, being effective. A day in the life of a GTD practitioner. Let's visualize the flow. Morning, you wake up. You check your calendar. You have a meeting at 10 a.m. You check your next actions list. You have 30 minutes before the meeting. You filter by at computer. You pick a high energy task. You write for 30 minutes. You go to the meeting. Midday. After the meeting, you have an hour. You are tired. You filter by at phone. You make 3 quick calls. You grab lunch. You listen to a podcast. You relax. Afternoon. You have a block of deep work. You turn off notifications. You focus on your biggest frog. You capture random thoughts in your notebook. You don't process them. You keep flowing. Evening. You finish work. You do a quick sweep. You process your notebook. You empty your physical inbox. You look at your calendar for tomorrow. You prepare. You close your laptop. You are done. Weekend. You enjoy your family. You hike. You read. You do not think about work because it is captured. It is organized. It is waiting for you on Monday. You are free. Reflection and interaction now. It is your turn. I want you to start small. Step 1. The brain dump. Take 10 minutes. Write down everything on your mind. Everything. Step 2. The 2-minute rule. Look at your list. Find 3 things that take less than 2 minutes. Do them now. Step 3. The next action. Pick one big item. Define the very next physical action. Write it down. Step 4. The commitment. Schedule your first weekly review. Put it in your calendar. Right now. Share your experience in the comments. What was the heaviest thing you lifted from your mind? Let's build a community of clarity. Let's support each other in the pursuit of mind like water. Final words. The quiet mind in a world that screams for your attention. Silence is a rebellion. Clarity is a revolution. Getting things done is not just a system. It is a path to a quieter mind, a more focused life, a deeper presence. It asks you to trust yourself, to trust your system, to let go. It is simple, but it is not easy. It requires practice. It requires discipline. It requires faith, but the reward is worth it. The reward is peace. So capture, clarify, organize, reflect, engage, eat the frog, do deep work, build atomic habits, lead with effectiveness, and above all, breathe. The water is still. You are ready.